Today in Capacci's Corner, we're going to practice writing equations in slope-intercept form. So the first thing we're going to do when given 2 points, or sometimes we're going to be given the slope, first thing we're going to do is if we're not given the slope, we're going to find the slope. Then we're going to use the slope in 1 point to find the y-intercept. We're going to need that. And then we're going to rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form. So again, here's slope-intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus b. We know that the m stands for slope and the b stands for the y-intercept. All right, let's see what we're doing today. So the first thing we're going to do is says write the slope-intercept form equation of the line that passes through this point and it has a slope of negative 3/4. All right, so that this point is not a y-intercept, so we can't go right into slope-intercept form. So what we have here is we have a slope. This is x, this is y, and we have our slope of negative 3/4. So we're going to use that slope-intercept form to find what our y-intercept is. That's going to be our one unknown. So when we have y, we're going to use this value for y, 9. We're given our slope, which is negative 3/4. Our x value is negative 8. And then we're going to put plus b because that is our unknown. That's what we're trying to find. So I have 9 is equal to, I multiply across, I get positive 24 over 4, which gives me 6 plus b. Subtract 6 from both sides, and I have positive 3 is equal to b. So this is my y-intercept. So now I can go back again to slope-intercept form, and I'm going to write what I have. So my slope is negative 3 over 4. The x stays there, and now we know that my b has a value of 3, so plus 3. So on this line, if we were to graph it, this negative 8, 9, that point would also be on that line. All right, let's take a look at the next one. So in our last example, we were given the slope. In this example, we're not given the slope. So we have to find that first before we do anything. So here's our slope equation. M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So again, I like to label these. If it helps you, then you can do it. If you don't have to, you're good. So I have slope is equal to negative 6 minus 8. And then I have 4 minus a negative 3, which gives me 4 plus 3. So I have negative 4 over 7. So my slope is negative 2. So now we're at the point where we were last time, right? We have our slope and we have a point. You can pick either slope, either point, doesn't matter. I'm going to pick this is my x and this is my y. So again, I'm going to substitute 8 where I see my y. My slope we know is negative 2. My x value that goes along with that 8 is negative 3 plus b. So if 8 is equal to positive 6 plus b. Get my b by itself because I'm solving for that. And my y-intercept is 2. So when I write my equation in the line, I have y is equal to negative 2, right? That's my slope. Don't forget the x, plus 2 because that's my y-intercept. All right, let's keep going. Let's do some word problems, see how we do. Marissa is baking a recipe that calls for her to turn down the temperature on her oven for part of the baking time. Okay, so write an equation to represent the situation if the temperature in her oven drops 50 degrees every minute, right? That's the rate of change. That's the rate that it's changing, rate of change. And after 2 minutes, the temperature is 350 degrees. All right, well, we know that the rate of change is dropping negative 50. It's dropping 50 degrees. So it's going down negative 50. That equals m, right? My rate of change is m. Now we have to take a look at what we have. We have 2 minutes. At 2 minutes, our temperature is 350 degrees. So I'm going to make a point out of that, right? So this is going to be my x and this is going to be my y. I'm going to go back to my equation. I'm going to make 350 is my y. My rate that it's changing is negative 50. My x is after 2 minutes plus my b, which is what I want to find. So 350 is equal to negative 100 plus b. I add 100 to both sides. And I have b is equal to 450. So my equation of my line is y is equal to, remember my m is negative 50, x plus 450. That's my y-intercept right there. Okay, and this one says, what does the slope and the y-intercept mean in terms of the situation? So we're still talking about the same problem. My slope, right, that is the rate of the temperature the rate of the temperature the oven is changing. And that information is right from the word problem, right? We know that the slope is the rate of change. It said it drops 50 degrees every minute. Okay, now my y-intercept, I like to think even in terms of a word problem. The y-intercept is where you're starting. Like if you were to graph, where do you start? You start with the y-intercept. So this 450 is really 450 degrees. That's the starting temperature, right? And that's where it started. The starting temperature of the oven. Okay, let's take a look at another word problem. It says the total monthly cost of Al's gym membership increases by $5 per class he attends. So there's the rate of change. Rate of change. That is the rate that things are changing. It's $5 every class. After signing for 4 classes 1 month, his total cost is $49.99. So again, that's going to be our point. Okay. So let's see how we do. So this is my X and this is my Y. So I have 49.99 is equal to my slope. It's going to be positive, right? Because for every class you go to, you're going to be charged $5 more. And my X value is 4, right? There are 4 classes. And then plus B, that's what we're trying to find. So I have 49.99 is equal to 20 plus B. Subtract my 20. And I have 29.99 is equal to B. So that equation of the line is going to be y is equal to, we already said my slope was 5. Don't forget the x, plus 29.99. Okay, same thing in part B. What do the slope and the y-intercept mean in terms of the situation? So my slope, again, we looked back, it's $5 per class. So that is my cost for each class Al attends. Okay, let's take a look at our y-intercept. What does that 29.99 have to be? Remember, that's the starting point. That's the constant. So no matter how many classes we take, we're going to have to pay that 29.99. Well, then that means that that has to be the monthly membership fee, right? A lot of gyms have that. That's usually how they operate, the monthly membership fee. So whether you take 1 class or 5 classes or no classes, you are still going to have to pay that fee every month. Okay, thanks so much for stopping by today. You have a great day.